Green Lantern Classics Wave 2 is already hitting retail, and in this wave, more characters to bolster the ranks of your favorite Lantern Corps can be found. In this video, I'm going to take a look at Red Lantern's Skallox and Nite-Lik. The Green Lantern Classics blister card is very similar in shape and style to that of DC Universe Classics. This particular set is actually 2 figures in one, as the box includes pieces to put together both Skallox and Nite-Lik. The cool thing for those mint-on card collectors out there is that you can actually find the figures packaged both ways, so there's both a Skallox card and a Nite-Lik card out there to find. The back of the card features a quick bio and statistics section for the character within, just like with DC Universe Classics. We also get a look at the rest of the figures available in this wave. Skallox features a pretty standard body design, but being a Red Lantern, there are differences in the costume from that of the Green Lanterns, which are reflected in the sculpt. The figure features the red belt piece around the waist, red gauntlets on his forearms, and even the Red Lantern style boots. I'm pretty impressed with the paint job on this figure as well. There's a really nice subtle hint of dark red wash on the torso that nicely highlights the sculpted features of the figure. Adding just a little bit of a wash like this really adds to the depth of the figure. Skallox's unique handpieces only have 4 fingers, featuring his ring sculpted onto the right hand. Now, where this particular figure really shines is the amazing head sculpt. His head is designed to look almost like the skull of a ram or a similar creature. From the wicked stare of his eyes, to that huge, devilish grin he appears to be making, this is one hell of an amazing sculpt. Now, as mentioned before, this is 2 figures in one, and it's fairly easy to make the swap. Skallox's hands pop right off at the wrist joints with ease. You can then place on Nite-Lik's huge paws in their place. The joints snap in very easily, yet still hold on great. They're nice and solid, and they don't feel like they're going to fall out. Skallox's head is also easily removed to be replaced with Nite-Lik's. Now, Nite-Lik actually has more design pieces than Skallox. There's an armor piece that slides over the figure's neck, with a Red Lantern logo that sits over the one painted on the figure's chest. After you've got this in place, you can then snap on Nite-Lik's head. Nite-Lik has long tendrils of sorts that come off the back of his head and then wrap around his torso almost like bandoliers. The tendrils are tangled around pieces of bones and skulls. The hands also have tentacle-like appendages coming out of the palms. And around the finger of his right hand is a large Red Lantern ring. And just like with Skallox, this is also an amazing head sculpt, which is very alien in nature. His bright blue face features jagged bone-colored teeth and a dead stare in his eyes. The figure features a pretty standard amount of articulation, just like the other DC Universe Classics figures. You get movement in the head, ball-jointed shoulders, elbows, wrists, torso, waist, thighs, knees, and ankles. Now, one thing I do want to note with Nite-Lik, even though he's got these really awesome pieces, the problem is they do seem to make him a little top-heavy. He's pretty hard to keep balanced, and he seems to topple over quite often, so he is probably a figure that would benefit from a figure stand. Now, by the way, in case you didn't realize this, yes, this character is named after Mattel's brand manager, Scott Toy Guru Nite-Lik, hence the character's name. While he is an awesome looking character, I don't know. I think the likeness is a bit off. Nite-Lik and Skallox both come with the same collect and connect piece, a leg that can be used to build Stel. Personally, I am quite a big fan of both Skallox and Nite-Lik here. These are some of the coolest sculpts I have seen in any of the DC Universe Classics waves so far. Couple that with quite an impressive paint job and an abundance of pieces, I mean, come on, he's 2 figures in 1. This is definitely a set of figures worth picking up, in my opinion. Until next time.